Sylvia was 71 when she picked up a paintbrush for the first time. By 75, her work was hanging in a local gallery. Why? Because she ignored one dangerous myth that keeps millions stuck: the lie that it's too late. In this video, I'll share stories like Sylvia's. I'll show you what science says about starting over at 70. And I'll reveal the simple shift that rewires your brain, even if you think you've already missed your chance. Let's begin. We've all heard it. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You've had your chance. Why start now? But here's the truth. Your brain doesn't stop growing with age. In fact, neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, continues into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. According to the Mayo Clinic, learning new skills as we age keeps the mind sharp, the mood lifted, and the memory intact. So, if you've ever felt the pull to start something new, that's not silly. That's your biology asking for purpose. But what if you ignore that pull? What happens if you let your curiosity fade? Most people do, and it shows. They shrink their world. They stop growing. And that slowly rewires the brain in the opposite direction. Let's go back to Sylvia. She thought she'd just dabble. A few brushstrokes for fun. But something shifted. The act of starting, even imperfectly, gave her momentum. She started painting every day. She joined a local class. She found a community. And at 75, she stood in front of her first solo exhibit with tears in her eyes. Her words: "I didn't know I could still become someone new." And Sylvia's not alone. Wait till you hear about Harold. At 73, Harold bought a $40 keyboard at a yard sale. He had no training. He just wanted to play a lullaby for his great-granddaughter. By 74, he was playing background jazz at his local coffee shop. But here's the twist. Harold says the best part isn't the music. It's the way his mind feels, alive, focused, free. His memory improved. His mood lifted. And all because he said yes to being a beginner. What if we've had this backward the whole time? What if aging isn't about slowing down, but returning to curiosity? A study from Harvard found that older adults who regularly learn new things, even for just 10 minutes a day, are more likely to feel fulfilled, optimistic, and mentally sharp. Not because they achieved something huge, but because they stayed engaged in life. Not perfect, not professional, just present and growing. Think of your mind like a garden. Neglect it, and weeds grow. Nurture it, and beauty returns. Even if you plant late in the season. So, no, it's not too late. You haven't missed the window. You are the window. You're not behind. You're just in a chapter where the pen is finally in your hand. So, pick something. Anything. A journal, a piano, a paintbrush, a story you've been afraid to tell. Start where you are. You're not done. You're just getting started.